I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm really disappointed because I didn't make the list. Alana didn't make the list! I know, I didn't make the cut! Why did I not make the list? I'm so disappointed!
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We've got something absolutely hilarious to take a look at
where's
in this
Nux on the
video.
list,
Over
man?
on Blue Sky, we've got this initial OP that reads Kisha, Nazi, Silvervale, Nazi, Rev says des, Nazi.
God help me get through this fucking video without pausing 15 times to try and catch my breath. I don't know, man.
Pipkin Pippa, Nazi. Who else am I forgetting? Oh my gosh. And this is just the start. The list goes on like 2 times longer than that as people like add on to it, other Blue Sky users. It's
everyone on Blue Sky that is part of this tweet needs to get institutionalized. I don't mean like in a bad way. I mean like in a nice where they can like all live in a building and there's like caretakers. You get like 15 minutes a day on the computer supervised. You get 4 square meals. You get to like touch grass. You get to walk in a park. You can't jump over the fence though, but like, you know, it's like a little, I don't know. It's like a really nice area, like an asylum. I'm not talking about like hurting or anything. I'm just literally saying like a nice place to live. Like a holding place. And people say Blue Sky is better than Twitter. Yeah, I know, isn't it crazy?
It's actually
it's a
pretty
containment zone.
So
yeah.
shout out to all these VTubers. So shout out to
infected.
Kisha, Silvervale, Rev says des, Pipkin Pippa, and all the ones coming up too. Which by the way, I'm on the list. So shout out to me as well. I
Fuck
guess.
you,
I
Hero,
don't know, it sounds
man.
weird, but you know what I mean.
I should have been on
I'm just
there.
excited to talk about this. This is freaking hilarious.
Frick
so
this
the OP
guy.
adds on to the list saying Snuffy, Nazi, Pikami and Bow, Nazis.
Bow's like Bow just streams cooking, talks about porking werewolf men, and has cute cats. How is Bow a Nazi? How is Snuffy a Nazi? Is someone explain? How am I not a Nazi?
Bro.
It'll be explained.
Imagine living like this person. By the way, who is this OP? Let's take a look. I guess they're a VTuber or something. I don't know. The bio says, she, her, trans, British streamer, streaming industry veteran. Oh, wow.
Whoa. Pause. No, you know what? No. Can we look him up? Does he look them up?
Photographer, owner of the vsky Discord. And this is just so sad. Like, why can't...
Oh my fucking god, there's a Discord for VTubers on Blue Sky. Now that's mental illness.
Missouri, who claims to be a streaming industry veteran or something.
Hold on, I
think
gotta
that's
look
what
it up
said.
while we're talking about
Why
it.
can't Missouri just be happy streaming and entertaining people? Like,
Because they
making some
don't.
list like this on Blue Sky, it's just so unnecessary. And it's like, on one hand, I do find this
YouTube.
hilarious and it is easy content for me, but on the other hand, like, I feel bad for this person and people like this because it just seems like a very, like, unwell thing to be doing.
Yes.
And I find it sad.
Because they don't actually stream. Let's have a look-see here. Oh, professional streamer. Right. I'm not hating on the views, but I'm just saying you should be putting in more than like 60 hours in a month. 60 hours in a month, by the way. That's the peak, by the way. 40. This month, last month, they only streamed 20 hours. She's a veteran of streaming, chat.
That this person can't just find fulfillment and happiness in
every goddamn time you point out these people and they're always fucking tourists. Every fucking time.
streaming, you know, like acting like this too. You got to do that. Like, I hope for a better future for this person, but let's continue. As
hate
mentioned,
tourists
things
so
continue
much.
to proliferate in the comments, as we've got this response that says, Bao was gleefully rated by Kisha. I'm figuring she's at the Nazi table, Nazi.
Chat, it's not great. Maybe she could be informed, but then again, maybe she'll sooner notice a drop-off in viewers. Oh my fucking god, these people are fucking clinically insane. You are actually so fucking insane, it's crazy. I hope fucking Bao pops the fuck off. Like, just to spite these stupid motherfrickers.
Someone else says, Bao? The other person says, chat, it's not great. Maybe she could be informed. But then again, maybe she'll sooner notice a drop-off in viewers than listen to a she's a dang transphobe message. Oh my gosh, they're like...
I've watched a lot of VTubers in the last, like, 4 to 5 years, chat. I don't think I've seen a single VTuber say, like, out loud in a stream saying that they hate trans people. Like, just... Like, what is this, like, mental gymnastics? What?
And then they go after Leaf?
You're, like, actually canceling them for things that just didn't happen. Bao is a transphobe since when?
Bro, Leaflet, like, all these people are really nice. And, like, Leaflet's so freaking chill. And she just hit 100k subs, by the way. Congrats to Leaflet.
Yo, congrats, Leaflet!
They're going after
Woo!
Leaflet, too. Look at that. Frickin'
I like
Leaflet. That slime VTuber.
That slime VTuber.
A bunch of thumbnails gleefully reacting to horrible stuff like slavery and Project 2025.
So you're not allowed to react to horrible shit and denounce it? Are you not allowed to, like, react to things that happened? It's not like she was like, wow, we should bring back slavery while she's fucking watching the video. Like, what? They're mad because she didn't glaze it? Are you just not allowed to, like, look at stuff at all? You can't even put shit on the screen without triggering a bunch of retards?
Oh my gosh,
The
dude.
slime
All these people do is lie about it.
The pinky slime blue sky, the slime community. Who the fuck is this person?
Everything. So, okay, the slavery thumbnail thing, really? So the one where she was reacting to a video, and that thumbnail was not even hers. It was the original video creator's thumbnail, and then it was just like her face over it that her editor put there. It wasn't a thumbnail.
The video was about prison labor, by the way. Yeah, and I agree, that's bad. I'm sure Leaflet had a very normal base take on it. I've said it openly before. I think the American prison system is slavery. They treat people like shit over there, and they get paid dirt.
Now, like, that was
What?
entirely of the creation
That's
that
normal. It's
she
a
made.
normal
And
take.
she wasn't even reacting to slavery, by the way, either. The video was about voluntary prison labor.
Thank you.
There's just so much context to all this stuff, and these people just want to, like, rage bait each other on Blue Sky. I don't know what the Project 2025 thing's about. I haven't seen that, but I do know about the slavery one because I saw people on Twitter trying to cancel Leaf for that.
Yeah, nothing ever happened. Wow. Chat, you know that soy jack? Nothing ever happens. Look at the time.
It was all very pathetic behavior. I'm not surprised these Blue Sky people are acting the exact same way. And then we've got Laura says, Mama Oko and Hirohei are part of the problem. Oko has a whole network around them you can include. Opie says, never heard of them. Interesting.
Retarded, dude.
They both went after Anna and Nyara. Wonderful. Hurls. Yeah, so that's a lie. I've never talked about Nyara at all. For those that don't know, Nyara's a VTuber, and again,
Yeah, I think it was just Rev. So these people actually just don't even know who they're talking about.
Never talked about Nyara. Anna, I believe, is the Waypoint Vice journalist who tried to cancel Kisha, and the whole cancellation attempt failed so hard that the articles ended up getting deleted, and you probably know that story.
El Bozo,
so I
Rip
covered
Bozo.
that in like a video or two, and I don't think I ever named Anna like by name. I think I just said like Waypoint Vice journalist, and I found the managerial editor to be especially amusing actually, because that dude made some defense article like running defense for the Waypoint Vice journalist working under him or whatever, and it was like such a bad article. which is fitting, I suppose. But yeah, it was so bad. This guy
It was verbal
tried to
diarrhea
include
for
like
sure.
evidence of Kirsha's wrongdoings, and none of the evidence made any sense at all. One of the things was a Reddit DM screenshot, but the person who received it got the screenshot from 1 second ago. So it looked like whoever took the screenshot and like received the DM is the same person who sent it. So it looked like completely fake evidence that they're trying to use in this article. And then there was
They used 4chan as an evidence that all 4chan enjoyers are... Like, everyone who's a VTuber enjoyer goes on 4chan and says racist, transphobic shit. I'm sure there's some of them sitting in my chat right now, but they don't fucking say anything. Obviously. Because they get fucking banned. But I'm just saying, 4chan is an open platform where you can say whatever the fuck you want. Why are you going to that fucking platform and then seeking out things that you don't like? Who the fuck cares? Let them talk!
like a leaflet thumbnail included as well. It's like, dude, that's not even Kirsha. Like, the guy had no idea what he's talking about. By the way, icing on the cake is that thumbnail was the same one these people were getting mad about and trying to say like leaflet supports slavery. So that managerial editor was doing a similar thing of like trying to use the thumbnail out of context to.
What's kind of crazy to me is like, it. If they were actually saying that, like, I didn't watch the leaflet like video. I just saw the thumbnail. I know for a fact it's like against YouTube's terms of service to like promote like bad things in like a positive way. If that video was as bad as these retards think, wouldn't it like get reported and like taken down by YouTube? Like, it'd get flagged. But no, we're just making up shit on our heads.
Your leaflet
for a narrative.
Was also trying to go after Kirsha. Whole thing once again made no sense and only made these people look extremely desperate. Oh, by the way, I think this lore person also made a hit piece against VTubers, including myself in the hit piece as well, but mainly going after Kirsha according to my recollection and trying to link us to like neo-Nazi groups or something. It sounded so freaking crazy. Like, anyone who sees that is gonna think the author is a lunatic. So congratulations, I guess. Yep. And it goes back to what I said earlier though, that this stuff is great content for me, but at the same time, I see people acting like this and it's just concerning. Like, I feel bad for them. I do hope these people can have a less unhinged, more like happy, fulfilling future. Now,
well, they wouldn't be on Blue Sky now, would they?
Well, let's continue with the post, shall we? A certain self-described genius who still hasn't spoken up about the Nazi harassment going on in her name. Who?
Whenever I see people censoring names, I always think that they're like LARPing. Like being in the Harry Potter universe where they can't like say like Voldemort, you know, out loud because it's like a bad omen or whatever. Like, they're so fucking scared. I think it's just like one of the most stupid things I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, just say the fucking name. Why do you fucking censor yourself?
Oh my gosh, no way. Henya/Pikami. Wow. They're still mad at Pikami.
I am just trying not to have more gore end up in my email. This is fake. What? They think that bringing up Henya Pikami is gonna end up people sending them gore? These people are insane.
They're still mad at Henya. They're now actually also calling Henya a Nazi, I guess, or saying she's like a Nazi apologist, whatever the heck. I can't believe this is real, dude. This seems like the sort of thing I'd be reading if I had like a dream about Blue Sky being crazy and it was like exaggerated in a dream or something. This seems like the sort of stuff you would see in some sort of like exaggerated dream or some like parody of Blue Sky, but this is actually reality. This is like what these people are really
that's what people come to my stream for. They are like, oh my god, Alana, I can't believe this is real. Oh my gosh, have you seen these posts? This must be like sock accounts or like people making up accounts to like make people look bad. And I'm like, no. If I recall correctly, Vebe and Yeners have no qualms hanging with silver, not to mention unapologetic use of the word retard. God damn, dude. Literally everyone else working under Asmongold's Mythic team too. By the way, Asmongold doesn't even own Mythic anymore, if I remember correctly. This is like an OTK thing. So, actually,
as far as I know, Vebe and Yanners have no qualms hanging with silver, not to mention all unapologetic use of the R slur. adding literally everyone else working under Asmongold's mythic team too. Oh, the list just goes on and on and on.
Mental illness.
Oh, they gotta go after Filion too.
Of course.
Filion literally did a George Floyd joke, so like, and being an art thief helps.
The most softball joke ever, by the way.
Be honest. To be really honest, it might be better to assume that any big VTuber is a Nazi.
Dude. So who are one of the biggest ones? So what is like Iron Mouse, Shy Lily, Filion, fucking Silvervale, all of Hololive. They're also all Nazis until proven otherwise. What does that even mean? How do you prove that you're not a Nazi? What do you have to do? Yeah, Noobie's a Nazi too, Camilla's a Nazi, everyone's a Nazi. Neurosama, who's a fucking AI. Everyone's a Nazi. I didn't know that. Damn.
It might not be correct, but it's safer to make that guess than take a chance.
These are the people that like want to. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna even say it.
And be disappointed.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna sound like a broken record. How are these people real?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Snuffy, thinking Snuffy again, considering she's silent.
Would Cottontail count? Much as I wouldn't say it, she has hung out with Filion and such. What the fuck did Cottontail do, bro? She's just a fucking ASMR VTuber, bro.
What? Wait, Snuffy? Cottontail next. Oh my gosh, dude. Would Cottontail count? Much as I wouldn't want to say it, she has hung out with Filion and such. If the shoe fits, shrug. Maybe just terrible person instead of Nazi. Dang, I have not been plugged in enough to know about Silvervale. Mainstream VTubers are pretty cooked by the looks of it.
Did I... Oh, God. I can't even make a joke. I just can't. This is so fucking dumb.
Hey guys, you know, if random people on Blue Sky say you're cooked, it's so over, guys. What are we all gonna do? Oh no.
Generally hangs out with Nazis. What, did Silvervale go to like a fucking parade or something? Did I miss something?
Let's pack it up, guys. Dang, that's a lot so far. I haven't seen Silver go.
Being a Nazi is like a flu. If you get close to someone, you just catch it. Wait, that's actually so primo. That is a primo fucking meme right there. Yeah, you sit next to them, you just immediately become a Nazi by association.
That far. But TERFs are usually Nazi bedfellows.
That's crazy.
For most names I see in the comments, people can be genuinely oblivious. Calling them Nazis are too much. However, keeping them on thin ice, calling out their associations.
Oh, here we go. They're getting mad at each other. Look, I disagree. Blah, 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 blah.
And not watching them over it is valid. All Nazis are bad actors, but not all bad actors are Nazis. It is easy to miss some stuff when a person been so normalized. Like I never liked Asmon, but I didn't click to me how Nazi aligned he was until he acts now. And how...
What?
Wait, what? Until how he acts now. And how long he's...
WoW character Nazi name? Huh? What? Am I missing something? Am I missing something in the Asmon lore? I thought that he got a name change because he was making fun of the CCP. Crack Monkey? Yeah, Crack Monkey's not even fucking offensive. It's funny. What?
Done such stuff for a decade at least. Wow, char Nazi name. What? I don't even know. I disagree.
He doesn't know about the lore, bro.
Some of these people are not just Nazi sympathizers, but genuine actual Nazis. And if you're in bed with the Nazis, then yes, you're a Nazi. It's the Nazi bar analogy. I've never seen anyone so obsessed with Nazis as these people. These people use the word Nazi more than real neo-Nazis probably do. This is like their favorite word. They love this word so much. They perpetuate Nazis more than anyone out there.
We're gonna have to change the definition of Nazi, man. At this rate, genuinely. Yeah, Merriam-Webster's gonna have to, like, change it. You know how words change over time?
Conversation. What the frick, bro?
They made a South Park episode to change the F word. Don't repeat it, obviously. It's a joke. South Park made the joke. They changed the meaning of the word because it doesn't mean that word anymore.
The important thing is if they let them stay when they know it's Nazis, if they do the act of promote and or associate with other Nazis, and bad actors, condemn them loudly. But it can be easy to miss stuff when it's not in the right circles, like I didn't know about JonTron's racism for years. These are large, well-informed creators. There is a certain point where you have enough of an audience that
you can't cater to these fucking insane progressive people on Blue Sky. They will eat you alive for fucking doing anything that's remotely out of line, and they constantly cry and try to put you into their box that shifts all the time.
Chance you don't know or aren't tipped off about a person being a Nazi is zero. If we weren't talking about people with hundreds of thousands of followers, I'd give benefit of the doubt. But once you pass, 50k followers, once you're in the 1%, no, you don't get benefit of the doubt. And yes, if I ever end up in their position, that rule still applies. I'm not just saying it because I'm not them. Even if I was, I believe that because that's the standard I believe in. And lastly, we've got like 4 posts left, starting with this one that says, anything Silver did I should know? I roughly remember the wizard thing. I'm unaware of what happened after that. The other 3 are extremely obvious as far as I can tell. No fan gets to claim they don't know because their content and community reflect their views. I mean, given trans rights got set back massively directly because of Rowling, the wizard thing is enough in my opinion. It went from bad to genuinely deplorable. As far as I know though, Silver is regularly hanging with Nazis, so yeah. I don't even have anything else to say about how ridiculous this all is. Let's just finish this up. Let me know what you guys think.
She's hanging out with Nazis, bro. I can't believe it. Silver got called a Nazi and I didn't. That's kind of a bummer. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the chick plays. She's got a beautiful model, a beautiful voice. And she just plays video games with hot chicks in them, and just yaps, and is cute. And I'm the one that's like considered controversial, but somehow I didn't get landed on that fucking list. Yeah, I'm washed. Like, actually, I'm fucking washed.
In the comments. Of course, I'm not trying to downplay
That's
it in the
strong.
slightest, only dodging the name so I don't get weirdos word searching my stuff, I guess. I already had plenty of disdain for her over that situation. That's why I was curious to know if she got worse.
Thank fucking God you hate her, but you still want to shut the fuck up about her. That's how you know this is like extreme mental illness. I don't fucking talk about people I don't like all the fucking time, but these people somehow do.
Aw, fair enough. And yeah, no, she has not improved because us transes tried to bully her, and it didn't work. And
So weird.
And she's still mad because of that. Lol, she's a clown. How is that actually the argument being made here? Like, oh yeah, we harassed Silvervale, and she didn't like that, so she's a clown.
She got doxxed and her life was threatened, so she's... Guys, if you get doxxed, it's just your own fault, man. It's your own fault. Yep. These people unironically try to justify doxing. I think doxing is bad no matter what. Even the Reddit person and all the people that were fucking doing those horrible things on Reddit about that girl that offed herself. I think that's bad because that's witch hunting. But somehow these people try and justify that it's okay because my moral reasoning.
Like, what the flip? That's such a bad argument.
Yeah.
The final post reads, the usual doubling down, I suppose. I imagine the kind of audience someone would retain / attract after a stunt like that. Bro, what stunt? All she did was play Hogwarts Legacy a few times on stream like 2.5 years ago.
You can't reason with these people. It's insane.
Like that, and get harassed by a bunch of people. Like, what stunt? Doesn't even make sense. It's very lucrative to keep appealing to them and to overall be a terrible person. What's the implication there that you expected her to throw away her entire community that she spent years of hard work building to try and appeal to the people who hate hate her and harass her. And then because obviously she wouldn't do that, you're saying she's a terrible person? Holy smokes. Like I said earlier, this sort of...
I said it, man, before. They need to study people like this. 20 years from now, there's gonna be something called, like, blue sky syndrome or something. There just can't, you can't. These people are insane.
Stuff doesn't seem like it would actually be a real conversation. Seems like something you'd see in a fever dream or like a parody of Blue Sky, but no, here we are. But thankfully, that's also the end. I've seen enough for today, guys. Let me know what you think about all this stuff in the comments. And shout out to every VTuber mentioned here.
Exactly.
It's like a badge of honor,
the
really.
BS
So, yeah,
syndrome.
shout out to every
Wait, that actually makes that's so good because it's double entendre and bullshit.
VTuber, and shout out to all
The
you guys
BS
for tuning
syndrome.
in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the coverage. Appreciate you. See you in the comments and in the next one.
Dude, Hero Hay farming Blue Sky is the funniest thing ever. Guys, go check out every single person that was listed here. Kirsty, Silver, Raph, Pippa, Leaflet, fucking Snuffy, Fillion, Bow. Oh my god.